Welcome back to Queen Beauty Podcast. I'm your co-host, Elise Emos.
And I am Quandras, Queen of Moments.
Here we are. Remember, you can catch this episode and more by visiting our website, www.queenbeautypodcast.com. It's cheesy, but people are saying like and subscribe, so you can do that too if you want.
Yeah, please do. Hey, we are back, and this episode is airing somewhere in that odd space between Christmas and New Year's, or I don't even know what day of the week it is, y'all. I'm just confused. I don't know what
day of the week either.
And we out here.
You know, Christmas Eve straight felt like Friday night.
It did.
Like, right?
It did feel like a Friday night, but it wasn't, and so it's kind of trippy. So it's just like that. It's like this big rush, and then another big rush, and then
so crazy.
So here we are. We're in that week. We're in that moment right now, y'all. And this podcast is proudly brought to you by our podcast partner series, a deep dive into wellness events with intention.
I love that. And today's guest is an extraordinary builder of all things personal development within people. Amazing. Teresa Boyce is the kind of woman that doesn't just inspire you to dream bigger. She hands you the structure, the guide to hold your dreams before it arrives, while you're building it, and after it comes to life. Her story is lived, evolved, and inspirational, from single motherhood, trial by fire, survival mode, and into a blessed marriage and building multi-six-figure business as the co-founder of Automate Your Hustle CRM with her husband. Also, managing 3 kids, toddler interruptions don't lie, college-bound surprises. Teresa embodies what it means to live how you work and work how you live. She is the visionary behind the Dream Life Summit, from idea to implementation, and we truly call her the definition queen of accountability. Welcome to the space, Teresa.
Welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You made me sound so good. I was like, okay, I'm out here doing some things.
You are. You
And
absolutely are. And we are so excited to have had a little bit of portion in being a part of it. I am so grateful for you, Teresa. The vision, talk about have an idea and make that shit happen.
Right.
Like, that's what you did.
Yes.
That is what I did.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I love it.
And you mentioned something really quick before we jump all the way into it, as she is going through
Yes.
her intro and mentioning all the things that you are. And I know it's like the Christmas holiday and whatnot with the kids and everything going. I know we had discussed this question as Elise is kind of like taking down her Christmas decor. That's her Christmas decor, y'all. If y'all can't see it, she's holding up a single ornament, but it's a beautiful ornament.
Beautiful.
And we were having it. Do you still have your Christmas stuff up, or when is the best time to take down your Christmas decorations?
Yeah, so I just got back yesterday from Michigan visiting family, but our decorations are still up. My daughter's birthday, is in January. And so a past year, she always made me keep up the Christmas decor until her birthday, but it's January 27th. And now we have a toddler and he's trying to push over the Christmas tree every single day. And I'm like, my husband was just down there like, you guys ready to clean up the Christmas decor? So I'm thinking after the new year, we'll get through celebrating the new year. And then right after January 2nd, the Christmas decor will be out.
Yes, I feel that this year, only because usually I will keep it up for a bit. I've been back and forth. My daughter's birthday, my oldest, is the day after Christmas. So when she was young, and I know like if you have like a June birthday or like that mid-year birthday, you get a special big day just for you. So, and if you have it next to Christmas, you kind of get a little bit like she's getting one shoe on Christmas and then the other shoe on her birthday, like type of thing. Like
I was gonna say you did her dirty.
Yes. So I would take everything down so that the birthday could just be the birthday, and with the birthday decorations. And then one year she was like, "Can you not do that? I like Christmas. Like, can you keep it up?" So then I kept it up really long, but now I'm kind of back to, we didn't have this stuff up. We put it up early this year. So I already took half of it down. It's nothing but a blank tree up in the house right now. Like I was like,
Wow.
we're getting it, but this is the first. It's going to be down, completely down by New Year's, though. I know it. I feel it.
You're bringing it to life. That's me. I'm ready for it to go. I'm ready for the next holiday, bring in the spring. You go to the stores and now they're just all up with Valentine's Day stuff. I'm like,
I put
yeah,
up a Valentine's heart.
thank you.
I have a Valentine's heart by my front door. I'm just gonna go with Dollar Tree. Whatever Dollar Tree say is what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I have a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but keep the tree up until the next holiday. Keep it up till February.
They do have the ornaments. They have Valentine's ornaments for the Christmas trees. Dollar Tree.
They're trying. I know what's really popular is the Christmas tree that you decorate for every holiday
Oh,
and
wow.
redo it. I am not that
I'm not
Pinterest
that
mom.
person.
I am not overachiever. No, I'm good. Take it down. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not into that decorated for every holiday, but I'm like, hold on. I grew up in a household where we held the gifts under the tree well into years. I was going downstairs and picking up clothes and taking them upstairs one by one as I wore
for like a cool 2 weeks, right?
Yes. That's what my kids don't understand is when I was growing up, we had to put our gifts back under the tree. And we could not take it until after Christmas break was over. And I'm like, you guys just take it and go about your day within like on the 25th. Like, no, that's not how it works.
I don't know who started that, but we did the same thing. We did the same exact thing.
That is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Parents who don't want their house to be dirty are who started that.
Right. This all this jazz. Well, I didn't. This is the person spoken from the person that didn't put one ornament up this year. Well, but next year we're gonna do better.
You can keep that up there till the next holiday, at least. It's all right.
There
put
you
it back
go.
up.
All right. Well, we want to jump all the way into all things Dream Life Summit with you, Teresa.
Yes.
And before we do that, we also have in our episode, we have a little teaser. We're going to do an intermission, and it's going to be how we release the winners of the raffle for Race Retreat to Bermuda. Because when we spoke at the Dream Life Summit, that's what we said we was going to do. And we in the season doing.
Absolutely. So jumping back into the Dream Life Summit, tell us, when you think back to the planning process of Dream Life, what moments stood out the most for you? Like not the highlight reel, but the moments where you knew this was bigger than an event.
I think that the very moment that I knew that this was going to be bigger is when my husband supports me at everything I do. Like he's always been that way, but when he's like texting CJ and being like, hey, this is going to be big. Like, do you want to speak at it? And he's texting like his guys of like, hey, do you want to speak at Teresa's event? And it was before it was like, oh, it's cool. Like, I like your idea and everything like that. But like just seeing him like actually like, hey, this is going to be big. And now him post event, it's like, this is going to be next year and the year after. And like just seeing him buy into it, like not just as a husband supporting me, but like as like hey, you're doing something real here, was amazing to me.
Oh, I love that. That is nothing like that support in that different way. Like you said, like not, oh, this is cute. not that way, but like, yo, y'all better jump on this while y'all have the chance.
That's exactly what his conversation was. It was like, hey, like she's gonna be charging for this at some point. Like, you want to jump on this?
Right,
like this
right.
is getting big.
That's amazing. I love that.
I mean, it's interesting. One of the things that I thought you did a great job of when you haven't you're in implementation mode is the value of tapping into your community and like having the presenters that you had. I think you said you had about 15 presenters, and it was done by really trusting that you had a community. The community that you built were literally waiting for you to come up with something so that they could be a part of it, right? And that is like a great moment to sit back and reflect and like, you know what? A lot of times when we're trying to do I don't think we really see the value of our community that are going to be ready to support you. And I thought that came out powerfully with your summit.
I love that. I think that I'm so happy you said that, because honestly, like when I started this, like the whole dream life is something that I have been talking about to like our users and like in my coaching programs.
Yeah.
And I've been talking about it since like July, and it's something that I've just kept evolving with and going deeper into. And I was like, man, what if I did like a dream life summit? And I'm like, something that is dream it, but I don't know how it just came up. I woke up, I'm like, it's dream it, build it, live it. And I'm like, this is going to be the framework, this is it. And I told Marquise, and I was like, my husband, I was like, hey, I really want to do this, but I want it to be invite only to people in our community, because I just know, like with seasonal depression, and I see a lot of businesses losing momentum like November, December. And I'm like, I want something that's going to motivate our users. And so when I created it, I really honestly created it not for the people, but for our users and our clients, so that it's like something that people can have that momentum going into January, so that they have something to look forward to, so that they have something that they can do. And that honestly was the reason why I pushed so hard to have it in December.
That is actually very, very wise, because what you said is true. It is the peak. It's that final quarter. It's a lot of rush. It's a lot of things happening,
Yes.
but it's also a big moment of just overwhelming. Everything is overwhelming. And sadness. It can be very depressing. So like having that inspiration, a lot of times in January, that's where you start hearing like the motivational speeches and things like that. And you need it, but I don't know if it, like January already come. It's kind of like a self-motivated thing happening in January because of the new year and that drop of the at midnight. But like having this in December with some practical, useful advice and tools and things from the presenters, which were amazing. That was a good pick me up in the midst of like what could be a lot of turmoil and craziness for a lot of us, So this is just such an awesome idea. I love it.
Brilliant. I think it's brilliant. And you said like you woke up with it. I mean, it was on your heart, and I think I don't think you just woke up with those three pillars. I think this was something that's been on your heart, and you were able to see, like, dream up.
Yeah.
Literally, you dreamed up the idea because it was first on your heart, and it was something that you were talking to, you're close to. I know from experience with you over the past year in 2025, just being on those Wednesday accountability calls, like, you've been building this up. This has been a journey, and hearing all of us, your users, kind of talk through day-to-day issues, roadblocks, and barriers, and then you kind of help overcome them in a amazingly guided way. I think you didn't just wake up like this. So you definitely.
Let me get my Beyonce moment.
Oh yeah, you always gotta insert. Like this. Yes. But that brings us to the actual dream life that we want to talk about. So because you had these powerful pillars, to dream it, to build it, to live it, and then looking back, what lessons stayed with you most from your presenters? And I know every day was packed, but like what key lessons stuck out with you most?
Yeah, so for me, I've learned a little bit of everything from every single person. I would say my biggest, honestly, takeaway is just seeing the momentum that the speakers now have after the Dream Life Summit. I have so many people messaging me like, oh my gosh, Teresa, like I'm getting ready to do my summit. And now I've like CJ, who's on there, he is all for his Rev Up Fitness conference that they do every year. And,
Nice.
it really motivated him to do his. And then to see some of our community members, Dana, who did the email marketing, she has never done anything like this before. And she's a part of becoming her community. And I'm like, my goal was for her to find that confidence. And so just watching my community step into their power and seeing their momentum going into 26 has to be by far my biggest takeaway of Dream Life Summit.
I love that.
That is excellent. Teresa, I gotta give Dana her own entire testimonial, because after she talked about email marketing and how it is possible, how she framed it out. I think we should have like planning your garden, or however she framed out the email marketing, gave me the strength to go and tap into my clients over this past year and send them a holiday change forward message with all things holiday. And when Quandras can attest to this, we had the 2026 priorities call. And where did I say that email marketing came from? I was like, I want to implement email marketing into my 2026 strategy to tap into my clients. It's something that I don't do at all. I wasn't doing it at all. I just email implementation type things, but I don't email to keep my clients abreast of the work that I'm doing. And that literally, it was like a point to her presentation.
People don't know about Dana, and I don't want to spill all of her life. I just want to give you, she recorded that. She has a 3-year-old, she has a toddler as well, and she recorded that presentation whispering in the bathroom so she didn't wake her daughter. And the fact is, she wanted to tell me so many different times that she couldn't do it, or that she was going to do it on the next one, but she didn't. And she pushed through, and she did it, and she recorded it. And now it's like talking to her after the fact, it's like, well, I wish I would have done this, but I'm like, but you did that, and now you can make the next one better.
Yes.
But you have to have the first one before you get to the next one.
Right.
And I'm just so proud of her. So it's just seeing that, like, that momentum is everything to me. Of like people messaging me to this day of like, oh my gosh, I'm still going after this. Like the energy is magnifying and like is amplifying, and I'm just going into 2026 with that momentum. I was just telling Marquise, like, body emotion stays emotion. So I just want that energy, and that's what it's done. Like I don't care how many people showed up. I mean, obviously it was my biggest event that I've ever done, and I almost hit my like big hairy ball scary goal. Oh, I was like just there. But I'm like, out of everything, the biggest success is the fact that watching my community keep going and keep believing in themselves is just everything for me.
That's a beautiful thing, and kudos to her. I tell you, you never know what anybody is going through behind the scenes, and like we'll make it happen. Like you make it happen, you keep it going, and then you just figure it out later.
That's why I tell people, if you have an idea, that's like what the Dream Life Summit was for. Is like, what do we not, what have we dreamt about, but we don't act upon? And it's like, if you have that, just move forward with it. Clarity comes through the action. You just have to know what that first step is. Everything else is going to be foggy. That's how I've lived my last 7 years as an entrepreneur. It's been foggy. Like, I didn't know what the Dream Life Summit was going to be a thing until I decided I had to take that whole, Elise just said, this has been it's been my whole entrepreneurial journey round up into 3 days, but I had to live those 7 years. I have to talk every single Wednesday to our CRM users. I have to have all of these conversations to be able to have came up with this. I think we all want like that big aha moment, but it really comes from every single day of just doing the actions.
That's very, and that's bars. Clarity comes through actions, and it seems like a lot of times when we get stuck, we stopped. We stopped, right? And then as soon as whether it's asking somebody a question, tapping into a resource, doing one of those things, then it starts to get a little bit less fuzzy, and you just kind of have to forge through. But I really love that clarity, because sometimes we don't want to act unless we have it all mapped out. We have it all planned. We know that it's going to be top tier. We know that everyone's going to show up. We know that, technology isn't going to fail us, all of these things. But sometimes you just kind of have to go through it. And I could say, like, you being that accountability person, I'm sure it helps big time with a lot of people who you had helping out in this moment. And Elise does the same thing for me. She has definitely pushed me through on some of my like scariest sitting in front of this camera moments. Let's get the dog, the babies. I've been that person in the closet recording these podcasts, so I feel her. Dana, girl, I get it.
No,
I've been there.
absolutely. It's a form. I'm gonna say I've listened to both of you, and Teresa, how you talk about the fog as an entrepreneur, and that journey is something beautiful about 7 years. First of all, there's something spiritual about 7 years. There is something just enriching. Seven is that good numbers that you've had as an entrepreneur, but I think you've spent 7 years falling in love with the fog, and I say that because I've been and I tried an entrepreneurial life and failed, went back into corporate. And I also kind of see that in me a little bit where I've been falling in love with the fog for quite some time yet. And then understanding like that's part of it. Like it's going to be a fog. Like that's what you're going to get, a fog. But you're going to keep making those steps and
Keep
those
going.
actions. You understand like different kind of fog patterns. You know what? I can do this with confidence because I've been fogged out before. Like, and I know what this looks like, and I'm okay because that's part of it. That's part of the process. I'm in love with it. We in love with the fog, y'all. Be in love.
You have to be.
Yes.
You have to, that's a new quote. You have to be in love with the fog because, and that's what I tell people. If you're going to come at it from like burnout and
Yes.
just overwhelm, and that's just what you're going to keep getting. I truly believe you manifest in the present, like how you're feeling on the inside. So if you come at the fog with joy and love and just like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I believe in my ability to figure it out, you're just going to figure it out. That's all I'm gonna do.
Fall in love with the fog. Yeah, that journey is definitely that journey and the process of getting there is the fun part. That's what it's all about.
Well, this is a good intermission segue. Speaking of, we have a new international event. One of our most recent interviews was with Tess Sobo Meehan Marshall, and she is doing her first race retreat to Bermuda in March of 2026. And at the Dream Life Summit, Queen Beauty Podcast, as part of our podcast partner series, gave away a self-leadership guide and also 2 free entries into race retreat to Bermuda to come with us on a self-care journey in the first quarter of 2026, as well as move your body with a 5 or a 10K of your option. And we're going to Bermuda. We're going to taste and see. So this is our time to announce the winners.
Drum roll.
So excited. Okay, so today we said that we were going to announce it during this episode airing. And so can I get somebody drum roll? We're going to have a drum roll coming. Our winners are Kima Hodge.
Yay!
And there's another one. Drum roll, please. Teresa Boyce.
You actually won.
I won.
You are a winner. And I swear, I put it in ChatGPT and said, please mix and find the winner. I did it. I gave for all our entries. And your name came up. Your name came up.
Woo! I'm going to Bermuda, y'all. I'm so excited.
That is awesome. So we will be directly sending some next steps from after the airing of this, and Kima could come too. So she said she wanted to come. So we said only serious inquiries apply. This will get you a free registration. So we cannot wait to see you in Bermuda.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm gonna be in Bermuda, y'all. I'm so I'm gonna have to tell Marquise. I just won that.
Smile on your faces. We're going to be presenting. We're going to be highlighting some of the presenters in our own Queen Beauty way. Really, really excited. And this is actually one of the things we talked about when Queen Beauty spoke at the Dream Life Summit. It was on the power of self-care to lead self-leadership when you are growing your business. And so the question we have for you is, thinking about the Dream Life Summit, how did self-care show up for you during the process of planning or implementing, or even just the entire process itself? How did it show up for you? In what way?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I had to really prioritize my self-care because I am a workaholic. I could sit at my laptop all day. So I've been getting into daily walks. Me and my son love to go walk the neighborhood. We have a neighborhood park in our community here. So we walk down to the park, and every single day that's been just like, okay, let me get off the computer,
Mm-hmm.
get some air,
Mm-hmm.
just go outside. I turn my phone off, minus taking pictures because I'm a mom. And I'm also a content creator, so I have to do
Right.
the things. So I prioritized unplugging. I prioritized Marquise and I, since our oldest daughter went off to college and we don't have our babysitter anymore, and we're in the process of finding that, we prioritize doing date nights in, and just once the kids go to bed, grab a bottle of wine, watch a movie. We don't talk about
Ooh.
work. We
Mm-hmm.
don't do anything. We just sat there in silence and watched a movie, minus just chatter. And those two things like just really help me come back to myself.
Yeah.
And it's like, it seems silly, but I prioritize taking a shower every single day, because if you're a mom,
Yeah. No, if you know, you know.
you know. So I just would get up, I would take my shower, get myself together, do my hair, put my
Yes.
makeup on, and just get dressed. Because when you're working
Mm-hmm.
from home, you get so used to just waking up in the pajamas,
Mm-hmm.
open up your laptop. Did I brush my hair today? I don't even know. And so I prioritized. Those were the three main things that I did.
I love that. Those are all good things. I really like
Mm-hmm.
that a lot, and it's important. Like we talked about, and you kind of poured in there, like how you feel about a situation, and is how that situation is going to show up for you in that moment. And that's just being mindful, and that's kind of what we shared when we had our presentation, was being mindful. And their mindfulness, your mindset matters. Your mindset matters in a moment, and taking those moments for you to clear your head, like definitely that
Mm-hmm.
sunlight, that interaction with your son, those are all great things. I love it.
And I think there are really simple practices that are the first things to go away when you aren't taking care of yourself. And so,
Mm-hmm.
like, you actually gave little simple practices that you can apply that like are repeatable, right? These are things that
Mm-hmm.
I can take a shower, I can walk, I can go for a walk and put my phone on silent, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can go, if I'm married, have date night with my husband because it's in the way of like, and you also gave pointers for morning, noon, and night type of
Oh,
thing.
I did.
I can do this, right? I can. I love that. These are great,
Mhm.
great tips, Teresa.
I love that.
Yeah. The first thing I have suffered through depression in my life, and the first thing that always seems to go is like, it's too much to take a shower. So
Mm-hmm.
I just like, and it's the craziest thing that is like the most important thing to just with your mental health,
Mm-hmm.
is just to have a routine and being
Yes.
able to stick to it. And even when you don't feel like it, like that small little mini accomplishment, I
Yes.
can't guarantee I make
Huge.
$1,000 today, but I can guarantee I can take a shower and have that small win for myself.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's the make your bed, that the make your bed
Mhm.
mentality. Like, and,
Mentality.
and
It's
then my kids
powerful
think I'm
though.
crazy, but it's powerful
Right.
because it's a
Yeah.
lot. Just life is a lot. Things we all have a million things to do. If I could just make my bed, I've done something. I won. Like I did
I've done something.
something. That's
Oh, those are good.
amazing.
And house, I be cheesing when my bed is made in the nighttime. Like
Hmm.
it's just a hard smile, like it's comfort. It's like, yes, this is it.
Yeah.
It feels good. These are little
Uh-huh.
things that feel so amazing, and they're very important to make big in your
Yeah.
day-to-day life. Like you challenge yourself to treat them as priorities because
Mm-hmm.
they're important. So I love that. Thank you.
I
Let's
love
get
it.
into life after dream life.
Yes, now that dream life is complete, what does life look like after for you? Like, what's next? What is the next event? How have you evolved from it? What do you think, or how do you want people to stay connected to you?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I have this was one of the biggest undertakings I had done, and proved to myself, hey, you can do this. Because one thing, if you don't know about me, is that this year I went on a journey to find myself. I felt like my husband's assistant. If you don't know, my husband is the tech guy and the legend behind so many different entrepreneurs. And I just felt like I was his person, like his assistant. Like I want to talk to him. And I had to really find my own way through of, okay, who are you, Teresa? What do you want to do? You've done a lot, and how do you step out of the shadow, and how do you make your own way? And the one thing that is about Marquise and I is that we're a good tag team. He's the tech guy, I'm the mindset, the personal development, the accountability, we're having a rough time, how do we break through that? How do we not lose the momentum we've built in business, but how do we keep going through? And so with the Dream Life Summit, it was such a huge undertaking, and it just was that confirmation of, hey, you did that. You did that. That was you, Teresa. That wasn't anyone else. Well, obviously it was a collective of all of us, but I did that, right? And so I was like, oh man, like it was more than anything to me, it was just the confirmation that I can do whatever I set my mind to, and I can go after that dream life. And so that's what 2026 is for me, is going bigger. It's stepping fully into my power of who I am. I'm in the process and almost done being NLP certified, and a certified practitioner, which is all around reframing your brain and your mind and creating the neural pathways and all of that. So I'm so excited. And so I just want to go bigger with the dream life. We're going to do in person in December. We're going to have a couple virtual things. I feel like I found my framework again through action. I didn't have this before. We're going to just be taking the dream it, build it, live it, and just going big with it and building it and living it. And I'm just so excited to see what 2026 is.
You know, Beyonce, I see it and I want it.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, Dream Life, let us get information. Hey.
Love that. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be my new song.
I want it. That's that part right there. That's that part right there. That is Dream Life. I see it and I want it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what's one? So Teresa, this is really inspired by your recent email. You sent out like the 25 things I learned in 2025. So what's one reality you held that you're leaving behind after planning the Dream Life Summit? What's one reality you had in your head?
A reality I had in my, you have such great questions.
I'm so excited.
The biggest reality I held in that I'm leaving behind 2025, I'm leaving behind from the Dream Life Summit, is that nothing will work out, or that it won't work out. Because I've always believed it. I've always tell like our clients that it either works for you or it works on you. But it's a scary thing that when it doesn't work on for you, and it's always held me back in 2025 or even previously. I was always afraid to do the things because you don't want the outcome. Sometimes you don't want that bad outcome. And so I just refuse, even if Dream Life Summit didn't go the way that it had went. And maybe this is my confirmation of like, okay, hey, let's go bigger because it was a success. But it's just, I don't, because of everything that I went through and everything I experienced, just conversations with everyone I've had, is that I'm not going to not do something because I'm afraid of the outcome. And so I let that hold me back a lot. And that is what I'm just leaving in 2025. I'm doing it whether I have the outcome or I'm not going to have the outcome. I'm either going to learn from it or it's going to actually work for me. And I'm just carrying that energy all of 2026.
I like that energy. That's a good energy to have. What do you think were some of your wins or successes from the summit?
I would say for me, my personal success is just the fact of I did something, I went after it, and I had the biggest event I've ever personally had in 7 years. That one right there, I have had deepened my connection with a lot of my CRM users through the summit. It has brought in newer people that I'm now just building connections with and relationships with.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Queen Beauty podcast is now my number one podcast that I'm listening to.
Oh.
And I just think that it's so much more than monetary.
Yeah.
Like everything that the Dream Life Summit did for me was all of just, I had prayed to God so much this year of just, what's my pathway? What am I supposed to be doing? What's my purpose here on earth? And Dream Life Summit was validation of what I'm here and what I'm meant to do. And I can't ask for anything else.
That's 7 years. That's that 7. That's that good. I'm telling you, it's something about that. I love that. And this is beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm still excited from the event. I'm excited for 2026 and where it's going to go in the future for you and for the event itself. It's going to be amazing, I'm sure.
In person somewhere.
Yes.
You tell me where we gonna go.
Mhm.
We're gonna be there. I'm so excited for you. So can you tell us, Teresa, how people can get the replay of the Dream Life Summit and get connected with you? I mean, in all places, the CRM or more. You tell us, how can we get down with you?
Yeah, so you can find me on all platforms at the Teresa Boyce, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you are looking for mindset reset, money, rewiring your brain with money, if you're looking for calling in and changing just how you look at the world, I have a Becoming Her membership where we really talk about not so much strategy, but the mindset around being a business owner and having and creating your own reality from your dream. That's what Becoming Her is. We really focus on embodiment. If you're looking for more business strategy, tactical automation, stuff all around business, that's going to be Automate Your Hustle CRM. And but if you want to follow me on all of the things, and then the Dream Life Summit replays will be available at the beginning of January. Make sure to check out at the Dream Life Summit. .com. It will have, if you want to be on the wait list for 2026 on our next Dream Life Summit of learning when the next one will be announced. It'll be there, and then also access to the replays.
I love how you've built such an incredible brand through your business and and you did it being you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So Teresa, you have so much to be grateful and thankful for. I'm inspired that we got to connect with you more this year. I got to meet you and your family, celebrate amazing milestones with your daughter going off to college. I'm just so appreciative that you're in our lives and that because you have such an incredible mindset. It is important, that mindset, that most people feed off that. So you gave us some real good reflective thoughts. So in Queen Beauty, we always end out with like a reflective thought and a tip of the day. So you had said one, that's a quote, girl. We gonna have to quote this one. The reflective thought is body emotion stays emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And the tip of the day is you have to fall in love with the fog through joy and love. That is the tip of the day. Fall in love with the fog with joy and with love.
Yes, that momentum. Keep that momentum going. That's how you're going to get that clarity. I love it. Mm-hmm.
All of that. That's actually motivation. That is inspiration. And that is really what we stand for, Queen Beauty Podcast, when we talk about inner peace and creating pathways to love yourself. So you're doing it. You're doing it, Teresa.
We're doing it. All 2026. Bigger. We had talked about before the word of your year. I think we really started the conversation the last time we had a conversation. And I just had this CJ had talked about his word being uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, I like that. But I took a shower this morning. All my good thoughts come in the shower. And I'm like, my word for 2026 is ripple. Because I don't want to create just an impact. I want to have the ripple effect. And that is going to be the biggest I've ever done in 2026. So.
I love that. That's long lasting. I like that. I like that.
I love it so much. And when I heard the word ripple, I see like like this
It
ripple,
gets bigger,
actual ripple of
bigger,
movement
bigger.
getting bigger with your hands. If you're listening to this, I got my hands and I'm doing that literal ripple effect of getting
Yes.
bigger and growing and making impact. And so, yes to all things ripple. I love that. We got to hear your word. Oh, thank you for sharing your words.
Yes. Thank you for, and if you want to know where this conversation came from, make
Yes.
sure to watch my interview with the Queen Beauty Podcast on the Queen Beauty Podcast YouTube channel. So
Yes.
that definitely, I was like, what is it? What is going to be my word? But yep, ripple is going to be that word for 2026.
We are going to link all things Teresa Boyce and more, that podcast episode that we did for you to prep for Dream Life Summit, your YouTube channel, how they can get down with Automate Your Hustle CRM, as well as get on the Dream Life Summit waitlist. So all those things, we going to link it in the show notes, and we all congratulations, Kima Hodge, and congratulations. That's a self-care trip. We're going to Bermuda.
Yes.
So congratulations, Teresa, on race retreat to Bermuda. You can please hear all things Queen Beauty Podcast on all podcast platforms as well as social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, and our visual episodes are on YouTube, y'all.
Please subscribe to our podcast for instant access to new episodes. Leave a 5-star review and rating. You can also subscribe to the YouTube. That way, if you are more of a video friendly person and you like to watch, you can get the latest and greatest.
We put some captions on there. We was having this debate, y'all, recently about captions. I think there's like a whole millennial thing where I watch TV with, it has to have the captions. Like, I feel like I can't hear it. Like, maybe I can't hear from the audios from the earbud era, but like, I don't know what's happening, but I gotta see the words in order for me to tap in. And that's the same thing now on social media. Like, the captions have to be there. Otherwise, people are not gonna
missing it. You missing the whole point. You missed the whole joke.
You know, the crazy thing is, I was never a captions person until I started dating Marquise. Marquise has to have the captions on. And now I am a new person where I have to, it's just been ingrained in me that I can't hear it unless the captions are on.
The captions in there.
Back in the day, my grandparents used to be like, slow down or turn the radio down. I can't see. It's the same with me right now.
The same thing with the hearing.
Yep. I said just that the other day. I was like, I have to turn the radio down. And my youngest Anaya was like, why? And I'm like, because I can't see. And she's like, what?
It's a focus thing. It's a focus thing. It's like,
yeah.
All good stuff, Teresa. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you for all of our viewers to tapping in with your listening ears. Peace and love.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for having me.